Hello everyone, it's Cleofe again and welcome to Crafting Shed. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this cardigan. So this cardigan has kimono style sleeves. This is started with chains that is turned into a U shape that will go around the neck, and then we'll just grow it until it covers the body. And then in the back, we will just continue with the same pattern, covering the back, and then just crochet the sleeves. Then finish it off with crocheting around the front opening of the cardigan. Now let's get started. For the materials, I'm using 4 skeins of loops and threads, soft classic yarn. Each skein is 354 yards. This is size 4 medium weight yarn, and this is in sage color. I use size H 5mm crochet hook. I also needed a pair of scissors, blunt needle, markers, and tape measure. Let's start with a knot and chain 207. Multiple of this pattern is multiple of 5. And this is now 207 chains. Round 1, double crochet in 4th chain from hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet in this chain. Double crochet in the next chain. And in each chain across until we have 89 double crochets. So continue this pattern and I'll be back when I have 89 double crochets. And this is now what it looks like after crocheting 89 double crochets. Then from here, we're going to do our first corner. So to do the corner, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the next chain. And then chain 2. So this will be our corner stitches. Then continue in the next side, double crochet in the next chain, double crochet in the next chain, and in each chain on this side until we have 24 double crochets. So continue and I'll see you in the second corner. So this is now what it looks like, 24 double crochets this side. Then we'll do our second corner, same pattern, chain 2, double crochet in the next chain, chain 2. So that's our second corner, and then continue on the third side, double crochet in the next chain, double crochet in the next chain, and in each chain across up to the last chain. So continue and I'll see you at the end of the round. So that's our 2 corners right here. And this is now what round 1 looks like. It looks like an inverted U shape. And to summarize, the top side right here has 24 double crochets. And the right side has 90 double crochets, including the turning chains. And left side has 89 double crochets. Round 2, chain 3. 1, 2, 3, turn, skip the first 4 double crochets. So starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the next stitch, shell, which is 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this would be our first shell, and we started like this. Then skip the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is what it looks like. Repeat the pattern, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So repeat this pattern across this side on the first side, and I'll see you at the next corner right here. And it would now look like this. This is the first side. I'm about to do the first corner. So I just did the last shell right here. Then skip the last 4 double crochets right here, and then in the next chain 2 for the corner, we're going to do shell, which is 5 double crochets again. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, So 5 double crochets in the chain 2 space in the corner, then chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch, the double crochet stitch of the corner, then chain 1, and then 5 double crochets in the chain 2 space, which is the shell. So this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is what the corner looks like for this round. Then from here, just continue with the pattern on the top side, working on the top side now. Repeat the pattern, skip 4 stitches, and shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Repeat, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 3, 4, and 5. This is what it looks like. So continue this pattern across the top side, and then in the next corner right here, just do the same step for the other corner that I just did, and then on the third side, just continue with the pattern. And it would now look like this. So to end this round, I'm going to do the last repeat, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. This is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And to end this round, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and end with a double crochet in the last stitch right here, which is the top chain of the turning chains. So this is how to end round 2, and this is what round 2 looks like. So this is the left side, the top side, and then the right side. So count your shells. Left and right side should have the same number of shells. Round 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn. Then we have our first shell right here, which is 5 double crochets, right? So we're going to double crochet in the first stitch of the shell and double crochet in each stitch across. So just basically double crochet in each stitch around. So continue, and I'll see you here in the first corner. And this is now what it looks like. So the first side of round 3, just a simple double crochet in each stitch. Then when we hit the corner, we have the chain 1 space right here. To do the corner, we're going to do 2 double crochets in this chain 1 space. So 1 and 2. Then chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the next stitch, which is the double crochet stitch of the corner. Chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the next chain 1 space, 1 and 2. And this is how we do the corner for the round 3. This is what it looks like. And then from here, just repeat the pattern, double crochet in the next stitch and in each stitch across this side. This is what it looks like. So continue this pattern, and when we get to the second corner, just follow the steps on the first corner and continue on the third side. Just continue with double crochet in each stitch, and it would now look like this. To end, just continue with the double crochet in each stitch right here, and then end with a double crochet in the third chain of beginning chain 3. So this is how to end round 3, and this is what round 3 looks like. Round 4, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn. Then we're going to do shell, and we're going to align it on the shell of round 2 right here. So on this stitch right here, we're going to do shell, and we skip 3 stitches from starting from chain 3. So shell is 5 double crochets again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is how we start. So this is aligned. The shells are aligned. Then skip 4 stitches and shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And same, this shell is also aligned with the shell in the round 2. Then repeat the pattern, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Repeat, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. So this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is what it looks like. So as you can see, all the shells are aligned. So this one is aligned here. This one is aligned here. So repeat this pattern across, and then I'll see you at the first corner to show you how to do the corner. And it would now look like this. So this is the first side. All the shells are aligned. And I just did the last shell right here. And from here, skip the next 4 stitches right here. And then on the chain 2 space, shell, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet stitch. Chain 1, and then 5 double crochets in the next chain 2 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we just did the corner of this round, and this is what it looks like. And then from here, working on the top side, same pattern, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this one is aligned also with the shell at the bottom right here. Then repeat the pattern, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. This is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this one is aligned also with the shell at the bottom. So continue this pattern around, and when you get to the second corner, just follow the steps of the first corner. Then continue on the third side, and I'll see you towards the end of the round right here. I'm here now towards the end of the round, just going to do the last repeat. So skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then to end, skip, this is also aligned, the shells, skip the next 3 stitches and double crochet in the third chain of beginning chain 3 of prior round. So this is how to end round 4, and this is what round 4 looks like. Rounds 5 to 11, just repeat rounds 3 and 4 consecutively. So I'm going to continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video, and I'll be back when I'm done with round 11. And this is now what the piece looks like after round 11. Next, I'm going to fold it here at the corners, and it would now look like this. The long sides will form the front, and this part right here is the back. The next step is to continue crocheting along the back side, which I'm going to show you next. So this is now the edge of the short side of the inverted U shape, and this is where I'm going to continue crocheting for the back side. So this is the correct side of the panel. It looks like this, and if I fold it, this is the wrong side of the panel. So I just want to show you the comparison. So from the correct side, we're going to flip the panel with the wrong side facing up. So with the wrong side facing up, we can start now here. the next row. So at the double crochet here in the corner, insert in the stitch and join a fresh yarn. Insert in the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, and start row 1, chain 3. And in the next chain right here, this is the chain 1. In this chain, 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3 double crochets. So this is how we start. This is what it looks like. Then skip the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is what it looks like. So this shell will align with the shell of the prior round, which is right here. See, this shell will align here. Then repeat the pattern, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch right here, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this shell aligns also with the shell in the prior round right here. Repeat the pattern, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is what it looks like. So repeat this pattern across, and I'll see you towards the end of the row. And it would now look like this. So this is what row 1 looks like. So the shells are aligned so that it looks like a continuation of the pattern. And to end this row, skip the 4 stitches, last 4 stitches right here, and in the next chain, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, then end with a double crochet in the double crochet stitch of the corner. So this is how to end row 1, and this is what row 1 looks like. Row 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn, then double crochet in the next stitch. I'm just going to put a marker on the 3rd chain of my chain 3 so it's easy to spot later on. Then double crochet in the next stitch, but I'm going to do a link double crochet, which is just basically insert in the 2nd chain, and then skip this one, start here, and do a double crochet. And this is my 3rd chain. Then double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, and in each stitch across. So repeat this, and I'll see you towards the end of the row. And I'm here now towards the end of the row. This is what it looks like for row 2. Then just continue with the pattern, double crochet in each stitch up to the last stitch, which is right here, the 3rd chain of beginning chain 3. So this is how to end row 2 of the back panel, and this is what it looks like. Row 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn. Then in the next stitch, which is this one, so skip the 1st stitch, and in the next stitch right here, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And this is how we start. Then skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is what it looks like. So make sure again that the shells are aligned. Then repeat the pattern, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Repeat, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is what it looks like. The shells are aligned right here. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. And this is now what it looks like. I'm here now towards the end of the row. So I just did a shell. To continue, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the next stitch right here, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Then end with a double crochet in the 3rd chain of beginning chain 3, where the marker is, where we put the marker earlier. So double crochet in this chain to end row 3. So this is how to end row 3, and this is what row 3 looks like. Rows 4 to 34, just repeat rows 2 and 3 consecutively. So I'm going to continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back when I'm done with row 34. And this is now what the piece looks like after row 34. So we basically started with a U shape right here, which will be the front opening, and then continue with rows to cover the back. So this is now what it looks like. The back is covered. Next, I'm going to fold this in half right here. And it would now look like this. Next step is to crochet the sleeves. So this piece is wrong side facing out. So this is the wrong side. So with wrong side facing out, we go to the side and we count from the top. We count by the shell, so excluding this top shell right here, we start counting from this shell right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in the 7th shell at the center, put a marker right here at the center stitch, and this will be the arm opening. So put the marker at the center stitch of the shell, and then from the marker, close the edge together at the side. And I'm not closing all the way. I'll put a little slit right here, but that's just my preference. And then we'll do the same step on the other side right here. So count, excluding the top shell, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then at the center stitch, put the marker right here. And then from, this is our arm opening, from the marker, sew the edges together also down. So the width of the sleeves will be 11 inches across 7 shells. If you want to change the size, adjust it by adding or removing shells. To make it larger, add 1 or 2 shells. To make it smaller, remove 1 or 2 shells. That's how you can adjust the measurement. And same step, put the marker at the center stitch of that shell. And this is now what the piece looks like after the sides are sewn together. So I left a little slit. This is the arm opening and the other side. They're now closed, and this is the other arm opening. Next, turn the piece correct side facing out like this. So this is the right side facing out now, and we'll crochet the sleeves next. So working on the sleeves now, this is the arm opening, and I'm gonna work on the stitches where the marker is. So insert in the both stitches right here where the marker is, and join a fresh yarn like this, and then insert under that stitch, yarn over, pull through, then start with chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then in the next stitch 4 double crochets. So right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're basically starting our first shell, and this is what it looks like. So we need to align our next shell to the prior shell of the pattern. So skip 4 stitches, and this stitch right here, shell, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is what it looks like. Shells are aligned. Repeat the pattern, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the shells are aligned. Repeat, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, right here, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So continue this is what it looks like. Continue this pattern around up to here where the corner, and then I'll show you how to do on these stitches where we transition. And it would now look like this. So this is where we started. This is the beginning of the round, and I just did my shell, which aligned with this shell right here. And I'm gonna work on these stitches where we transition to rows. So from here, I'm just gonna skip the stitches and do my shell on this stitch right here, which is 5 double crochets again. This is 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is what it looks like. Continuation of the pattern, of shells. And then from here, just skip these stitches right here, and I'm gonna do my shell on this stitch right here. So 5 double crochets again. This is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then skip these 2 rows again and do the last shell right here, which is the 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this will be our last shell. This is what it looks like. And then from here, just join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain. We're going to skip this. Join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of beginning chain 3 right here to end round 1 of the sleeves. So this is how to end round 1 of the sleeves, and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, the shells are aligned and there's a smooth continuation of the pattern. Round 2 of the sleeves, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the next stitch right here. Start in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, and in each stitch around. So this is just a simple double crochet in each stitch around. So continue, and I'll see you towards the end of the round. And I'm here now towards the end of the round. I'm just gonna continue with the pattern, double crochet in each stitch, and I have to do a couple more here, one last, and then join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of beginning chain 3 right here. So this is how to end round 2 of the sleeves, and this is what it looks like. Round 3. So we need to do the shells again. So for the first shell, align it with this shell right here in the prior round. So slip stitch in the next 2 stitches. So starting here, slip stitch and slip stitch in the next stitch. And then from here we can start chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we just did our first shell, which aligned with the shell in prior rounds. Skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Repeat the pattern, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Repeat, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is what it looks like. The shells are aligned. So continue this pattern around. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the round. And I'm here now towards the end of the round. To continue, just do the last repeat, skip 4 stitches, shell in the next stitch, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then skip the remaining stitches and join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of beginning chain 3 to end round 3. So this is how to end round 3, and this is what round 3 looks like. Rounds 4 to 13 or up to your desired measurement, just repeat rounds 2 and 3 consecutively. So I'm going to continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back when I'm done with round 13. And this is now what the piece looks like after round 13. And if you want your sleeves longer, just add more rounds. This is kimono style, so this is what my sleeves will look like. Do the same step for the other side. This is what the other side looks like. And for the other side, we start here at where we transition our pattern into rows, but it's the same step. So the shells are aligned also right here. For the last part, I'm going to work on the cardigan opening. So I will just add a simple row of double crochet starting here, starting using the long tail. So go around right here and then go to the other side. And feel free to customize this part with any stitch pattern you like to make it your own. And here's now how it looks after finishing the last rows along the cardigan opening. I added front post double crochets between the regular double crochets, aligning them with the center stitches of the shells to add a nice design detail. See right here and right here. And at this point, we're done. Weave the ends, clean up the tails, and we're done. And this is now what the piece looks like, all cleaned up and all done. For the measurements, body width is about 22 inches. Length from top of the shoulder all the way down is about 28 inches. Width of the sleeves is about 11 inches and length from the edge of the neck is about 15 inches. If you're new to my channel, please check out my other videos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video and please subscribe.